forgot what I'm supposed to say. What am I supposed to say?
Welcome to Twin Talks.
We out. That's the lesson of this.
We out.
We out.
We out of here. Welcome to Twin Talks. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Nikki.
Today's episode was inspired by a TikTok video that we saw a couple weeks ago. And it was a manager who got, I think he was in a fast food restaurant. I won't name the restaurant. Fast food restaurant, and he was in there at 4:30 and he was expecting other staff to show up and nobody was there. There was no phone call, nobody showed up, and he was all by himself and he was upset. Everybody was late or a no-show. What do you think, Nick? What do you think about that?
I think I felt like I could totally understand the frustration, because I feel that this is becoming a huge thing that if we're not careful, no one will be doing anything on time.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
Like, I mean, let's face it, I'm not going to tell you that I've never been late. But if you're going to be late, I think it's good if you're going to be rudely late to send a message, a few minutes, whatever. But, you know, send a message.
I texted Alexis.
I'm sorry for not responding to like one text, David.
I mean, I must say, when I was watching the video, he was very comical, but I think everybody could relate, and I found myself wondering, how did we get to not caring to the point where nobody picks up the phone and calls and says that, hey, I'm running late
or
by
texts.
5 minutes, no text, no nothing. And, you know, it was funny to watch, but I was actually saying, you know, it's kind of sad too, because are we in a society where we've trained people to be late and it's okay? What do you think?
I think there's a level of, I don't want to do this job, and I don't have to do this job. You know, there was a point, like, and I'm sure, like, I'm dating myself, but there was a point there where you'd be happy for any job, and now there's a lot of safety networks to help people, and so it's like, I don't want to go, I don't have to go. And I feel like if there's no necessity, then people will turn to going back and not really doing too much.
But is that a parenting problem though?
Is it? You're assuming it's only teens.
I don't know.
I think this is like a full thing from teenagers to 20-somethings, 30-somethings. It keeps going. I can't tell you how many times I've thrown parties and people don't show up and don't call me and not tell me. I think we're all very polite. Like, if I'm an employer, those people would be fired, and I would just keep ruffling through employees. Like, you do that more than one time and you're fired and it's over. And I would just keep ruffling through people until we find some people with integrity. Well, maybe we're the old ones. Maybe the ones we need to just chill on, because maybe we're the dinosaurs of a different generation. But like, for me, I've always valued that in people, being on time, because that shows respect for me. But that could be just a dated value.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about that.
Maybe the young people, you know what, I'll just get up when I want.
So if you
I don't care.
If you are supposed to meet someone and they show up a half an hour late, are you waiting for them?
I've got to say, I have waited, but usually I'll sit and I'll wait and see what the explanation is. But, you know, in this day and age, in 20 whatever, we should be able to send a text. Right?
Yeah.
And then I know why, and then I choose whether I stay or not.
I'm not waiting after 15 minutes.
No, and I've had to put that foot down with some people, but in general, I would hope that people wouldn't be that late for me. I find it disrespectful.
So bringing it back to the manager in the restaurant, he was upset because when they're late, he's trying to cook all the food and he's getting crap from the customers because nothing's on time. So you almost feel his frustration because he's the one who's actually showing up, but nobody appreciates his time and his stress.
That's the point of why I value being on time so much, is that when you're late, you impact everybody around you. So like if I'm doing something and I'm expecting you to come, then you're holding me up and I can't get my things done. So for the people who do show up, maybe they need to get the rewards and they need to get the raises and they need to get the incentives. Unfortunately, we've come to an incentivized society where you need to get some sort of something to get your behind to work.
I don't get a phone call or a text.
You're
I'm
fine.
out.
We out. That's the lesson of this.
We
We out.
We out of here.
If you like this episode, please subscribe and put your comments on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Until then, see you next time.
Be on time.
See you next time on Twin Talks.
On time every time.
Damn, yes. Yes, no more. We out.
We out.
Why care? Why? Nobody else cares. Maybe you are just creating too much stress for people.
Pretty bad when you have to have 2 at a time.
2 at 2:30.
We have 2 at a time.
2.
Wedding
It's true. It actually worked out in the end.
Well, a butterface is, it's everything but the face. I don't want to sound shallow. But that's really important, right? But I don't want to sound shallow.